What's going on, everybody? Happy Wednesday. My name is AC, or Adrian, or some people might even know me as Midnight Media. I do a lot of talking online. And I guess this comes with the territory. I thought I'd never have to make this video. Usually I hop on and make videos I want to do, videos that kind of make me happy, you know, commentate on things, do commentary, reactions, things like that, make jokes. However, tonight, something a little bit more sinister. So let's take it from the beginning. I hate Discord. I just hate it. I don't know how it works. And honestly, it was one of the last apps that I ever assimilated to, which obviously I still haven't. Right. So I joined Discord for work because my work has a Discord server as well as my gaming, right? Friends from Miami. I'm from Miami originally. And that's how I keep in touch with friends. Like, so some people are PC gamers, so that's a big thing for them. I don't prefer it. There's other things that I can do that uh, far exceed what Discord can do for me. However, I play the game. I like to, be one of the crowd, whatever. At any rate, we were in Discord, and of course, I have my Discord open for work, and then I also have it open for, for play on my phone. And I get a message on my Discord, and I do two different podcasts, and I have, a YouTube channel. I literally tell people to reach out to me. So I can't be that standoffish when people reach out to me. I can't just read them like a book. I'm working, I don't want to be rude. It could be a new follower. It could be someone who we literally say, reach out to us and let us know if there's a story that you want us to cover. And we gladly oblige. However, wasn't really paying attention. This person apparently got some information. They're like, oh, just want to be friends. I saw your YouTube channel, things like that. I was like, okay, cool, awesome. Can you shoot me a link so I can subscribe? Sure, there you go. So I shot him a link. There is my link tree. So once you have my YouTube and you go to the section where all of your information is, all of your links, you pretty much have everything for me. And I don't regret that. I don't think it's a bad thing because it's a one-stop shop. Plus you have Linktree, which puts you there as well. At any rate, this person has decided to come back to me later on, and they were like, hey, new friend, are you still there? Blah, blah, blah. Kind of like egging me on. I'm like, I'm working. Like, it's, I'm also, when they asked me if I was married, I was like, I'm married. We can certainly be online acquaintances, and I'm totally fine with that. My wife knows about that. She knows I live a public persona to a certain extent. And that's totally fine. I know I'm married to my best friend, and she knows exactly what I'm doing and what I'm not doing. So we're going to go through a couple of pictures that I took, some screenshots that I took as I was being extorted. So that's right, extortion. In fact, I have the definition here of extortion. Let me see. I can bring this up. The definition of extortion: a crime of obtaining money or some other thing of value by the abuse of one's office or authority. So basically, what this person told me was, here's what's going to happen. You're going to give me $200, and I'm not going to post this picture that I can't show here. I have a picture of myself that I'll show. Kind of took it like a week ago or so. I'm looking this way. Something that I was going to use. It's one of the pictures that was used for one of the thumbnails of the Roses Are Red podcast. Now, this person, after befriending me for a couple of minutes, asking me some questions, I was like, this, it seemed fishy, but at the same time, I don't have the wherewithal or the cynicism when it comes to people. I certainly do on the show. On the shows, I've built my personality on cynicism. However, when it comes to people face to face, I give them the benefit of the doubt. And after a while, I was like, asking a lot of questions, but like, maybe you just want to know. We literally tell you, reach out to us. So this person gets back to me and sends me through the Discord server, this private message, a picture of myself, my picture that's like this, that we'll see shortly, and a split screen of a penis that is not mine. And it says some writing on it. I didn't really look at it, but something to the effect of a PDF file. And you will be getting, this will be sent to the FBI. This will be sent to the military. This will be sent to, mind you, I have military family right now that are in. So there's no doubt that person can probably do harm, but I needed to do this video because I needed to get ahead of this. And these are very, very simply undone kind of things that he was saying, like these threats that they were saying. So they were saying, you know, I'm going to put this on your YouTube, your TikTok. Everybody's going to know. Everybody's going to think you're a pedophile. You're never, ever going to get another follower. You're dead. Your career's over. All of those things, all for $200. Basically, I told him to go shove it up his ass. And I'd rather start everything I've ever worked for over again than give you 1 red cent or 1 tiny fractional piece of my pay stub. So there's no way it's going to happen on principle. And even if I had it, I wouldn't do it. And luckily I don't have it. So it was easy. It was easy right now to kind of come to that conclusion. However, I didn't have $200 in my Venmo or whatever, you know, but I wasn't about to be extorted. So let's go through this. I'm going to play this video. I think it was kind of moronic on his end because, I sorry, I let my asshole flag fly for a little bit because I couldn't believe it. Couldn't believe it. So here, this person named Mia says, I've already posted it to your channel. And you can imagine what this is. I'm going to try to, if it comes around again, because he sent it twice, second with the PDF file thing on it where he was going to send it. It could very well be legit. I don't know, but it's very quickly undone once I show them my penis because it looks nothing like that gentleman's penis that I was juxtaposed against. So here we go. So how about we both let it go? Obviously, American, not American, and English is not his first language because he said, we both let it go on. Ha, ha, ha. How much did you want me to pay again? Here's me goading him into doing this on screen record so that he can just confess. Because to me, it was pretty idiotic why we had to continue to talk because obviously I can disprove everything. I can make this video. And I told him, I am him, bro. Like, I don't know what you think, but I mean, I know you can't look in here, but I got a whole ass studio right here. I will make a video in fucking 2 seconds exposing you and getting ahead of everything. So one, the lewd picture that he has of me is a face turned to the side that is on the internet and it's juxtaposed against somebody's lower anatomy that I certainly don't have. And that's easily disprovable once I drop trowel. My wife also, he threatened my wife and said, hey, my wife is, you know, you're going to, I'm sending this to your wife, get a divorce and blah, blah, ruin your life. And I was like, my wife has seen my penis, my guy. As soon as that's shown to her, she's going to know I don't have that gentleman's endowment, if you will. So I got a little snippy here. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. I was kind of goading the bear, but I said to him, how much is it again? Oh, that's awesome. When he said 200, I said, that's awesome. Thank you for putting that on screen record. I said, you're stupid as fuck. And you're already going far here, man. So he's already like, oh, there's that electronic tip form from the FBI. So he's threatening me again, saying, oh, man, you're going far now. You're poking the bear. Okay, you don't want to wake the dragon. I was like, buddy, Sunday night was a premiere of House of the Dragon. You're late. And you're corny as fuck, dude. And I started asking him, like, man, that's do you really like confessing to your crimes on screen record? It's like you will rot in jail. How will I rot in jail? If anybody out there, please in the comments, or if anybody's watching this, let me know how I, from that perspective, what leg he would have to stand on for me to go to jail and rot in jail. So that's a question that I have. That's something that I can't make heads or tail of. So I know they're empty threats. However, you know, when you're in the heat of the moment, you're like, shit, I'm going to lose everything. You know, it already happened to my Instagram a couple of years ago where I was, excuse me, allergies, where I was hacked and my lifelong Instagram, you know, from back in the day, 2,500 followers gone. So here he says, you know, I went a little farther. I said, you're literally confessing to the crime as you extort me. Oh, yes, I'm sure. So he did actually show me my address from Miami, which was scary. And, you know, if I would have been living there. And of course I said, yeah, that's where I'm at. Of course. Yep. Go for that. And, you know, he pretty calm. I'm sure he's done this a few times. So he said, good man, you don't need to stress yourself. Just wait and see. Just wait and see what's going to happen to you. So I said, send it over whatever you want, man. Just send over whatever you feel like doing. I'll post right after. I'll send this to everybody and everybody will literally know the truth in seconds. So I'm not sure what we're still talking about. And he says, I said to him, I said, you make a good living off the shit. Is it worth being a fucking pariah? Is it worth it? Is it worth being a fucking suckling remora, a fucking parasite that you can't get off? I'm fascinated into how you got into this line of work. Would you please confess to me into the camera? I'm sorry. Would you please talk right into the camera? So I go to him. So if he did have any actual firepower, if he actually did have any firepower, he would probably want to fire all his guns at me at once because I was kind of a dick. And I'm not sure if he's playing it off or what he's doing, but for me, knowing basic laws of America, I don't think that you can just do that without the cops. Maybe the cops will come and just pick me up and throw me up against the car, pepper spray me, and that's the enemy. Bye, AC. Bye, goodbye, midnight. That could happen, but I'm sure at one point somebody's going to show him the fact that we don't match up. So I do tell him to confess right into the camera, and I ask him a few pointed questions about, how it's like to live as a piece of shit. Does he have? At one point, I asked him if he had any friends, and he told me he didn't need any, and I said, I doubt that. I think everybody needs friends, buddy, and I think you're lonely, and I think this is one of the things that we need to work through. Not me and you, but you need to work through. And we shared a good laugh here. We shared a good laugh. And he said, my camera will cry soon. And then at this point, I'm getting a little agitated. So I told him, oh man, I'm going to play this whole recording on Friday on my live stream. People are going to love this. And yeah, I did one better. I made a video tonight. I asked him, dude, what the fuck does that even mean? My camera will cry. You fucking moron. Learn to speak English. Maybe that was a bit much, but I'm not one for being extorted. And I don't like to be threatened. I don't like to be, I don't like people to have one over me. God knows I'm a nice guy and I love to talk and I love to extrapolate and, I don't jump the gun right away. I'm not the hothead. However, once you get me there, we're going to go, and I kind of wanted to tell him more things, but I just wanted to let him talk a little bit more. So I stopped myself from kind of saying like, why don't you just present yourself? But how come people like you are always behind a keyboard? Why don't you come and extort me to my face so I can rip you to shreds? I'm not going to prolong the fight, but I'm going to end it real quick. So this is the part where he just leaves. And at this point, no more. So he got a little pissed at that part. And then what I'll do is I'll show the next part here. This is the screen record part a little bit later in the conversation. Broke it up into different sections. Here is where I'm talking to myself, basically proving to not only, my followers, but the entire internet as a whole, Discord, and anyone that may see some horrible stuff that this person might put up. I can't begin to tell you how much that is not my genitalia at all. So that's all I really have to say. Other than that, it was a fun foray into like, am I going to lose everything? Am I not? So, these messages I'm sending now, like I'm saying, this person has extorted me, saying that he was going to send pictures that his doctored image of my penis was going to hit the internet. I'm never going to get another follower. My wife is going to divorce me. My career is over. All these things. I'm going to go to the FBI. They're probably, I thought about swatting. I thought about all types of stuff because, obviously people are just going to, law enforcement is going to act and they're just going to do that. But he never mentioned anything about where I live now, which is Las Vegas. So good job, buddy, looking up my old address. So whoever's looking out for me, I appreciate that. Whoever didn't change my address. And mostly I'm trying to get ahead of it for you guys because I don't want you to think for a moment that I have a penis that ugly. Mine is much prettier than that. And it's flaccid. I'm not him. All right, guys. So this is the infamous picture that's on the Roses Are Red podcast thumbnail for one of our videos. Red Rose made that. And this is the way he first got to me. So I wanted to make sure that we talked about this real quick. So he says, I'm like, what the fuck? He goes, once I see the picture that you can't see, it's above here because you're not going to see that. That's just pretty graphic. If you want to see it, let me know. I'll DM you, not my penis. Hashtag not my penis. So I said, what the fuck? And he starts counting down 3, 2, 1. And then he's like, only my deal can stop me. Adrian Casio, like he's doxed he's made some kind of a revelation. My name is AC, Adrian Casio. I'm 45 years old. I've lived on this planet for this long. I've definitely left a paper trail. Congratulations. It says it on my Instagram, everywhere. If you dig a little deeper, anywhere you can find that. So he's showing me my my followers here. So if anybody's on this list, I do apologize. And it says, I will send it to your friends on social media. Your career will be ruined forever. I will send this to your wife as well. I said, I couldn't pay you if I wanted to, buddy. Started fucking with him. I said, I couldn't pay you if I wanted to. You picked the wrong dude. If you feel like you want to destroy a life, go ahead. I don't even have money to eat. So I wanted to see if I can appeal to his side of, like, you know, this poor guy. Maybe I'll just try somebody else. But no, he put foot to neck. So he says he doxes my address back in Miami. We no longer own this house. We sold this house possibly 6 years ago, 5 or 6 years ago in Miami. I moved here almost 8 years ago to Las Vegas. So, haha, joke's on you, bud. And he says, that where you live? I was like, yep, you got me. That's where I live. Right there. I was like, I'm scot-free. You can go. I mean, I feel bad for the people who live there now, but you can go swat them if you want, or if you need to, whatever you need to do. So you got me. Just wait and see. Only my deal can stop me, like a mad scientist. And I said, okay, I'm just taking screenshots of this saying that I need to pay you $200 and no one will believe you. This is pretty stupid. No worries. I'll just post this. I'll send to the military pages and the FBI as well, as if the FBI wouldn't be able to have a rational conversation with me and ask me, is that your penis, sir? And I'll be happy to show them what my junk actually looked like, and we can compare, contrast. Not on his best day does it look like mine. So, yeah, I was pretty calm throughout the situation here. I kind of lost it there at the end in the first part, but, you know, as soon as I see my dick, you're going to throw... so I said, I'm sorry, your picture will be on all the TV stations. You better go ahead. I think definitely his second language, or her, or whoever this fucking is. Oh, yeah, I'm sure. I'll go ahead and post these right now. Heroku app, whatever that is. Heroku app. No, Heroku. Sounds familiar. I used to work with Heroku. However, I don't see what kind of relevance it has here. Oh, I'm showing it. Oh, I can't show it. I'm gonna have to delete this. So, bad one on me, guys. Bad one on me. I'm actually showing it. You know what? I'll just put a sticker over it. So, that's it. That's the infamous picture, and you know, all my followers and things like that. So I just sent him the screenshots that I took to make sure that he knew that I was screenshotting, because I can certainly be bullshitting, but I am certainly not. I am him. And so he says, I said to him, sure, whatever you have to do. I don't have any money. I tried to be nice to you because that's the way it started. Hey, I like your stuff, blah, blah, blah. Okay, cool. I have that problem since I was a kid, young man. I'm a nice guy. I meet people. I used to be in a band. I used to be a singer. You don't turn people away. We literally tell people, come and talk to us and send us a line. You could be anyone from any one of the many apps that I use. So I have to give people the benefit of the doubt. Gonna have to be a little harsher on that, especially on fucking Discord. So everybody, watch out for Discord. Maybe I'm just the last sucker to not understand what Discord does. So he says, if you pay me, I'm going to delete the picture. Okay, that's the deal. The deal. If you pay me, I'm going to delete the picture. That's the deal. I don't need any friend. So he doesn't need any friend. He just needs that sweet, sweet money. He just wants that sweet, sweet fucking money. That's cool. That's awesome. So get it, baby. Not gonna get it from me. So I said to him, why don't you take the pictures and shove them up your fucking ass? At this point, I was a little bit irritated. So maybe I went a little off the deep end. You guys let me know if I did. You would feel this pain if you were in it. So I get it, man. I get it. It's, you know, at that point I was just like, why don't you just take those little fucking collage you made on Instagram, the Instagram collage maker, and you know, and put like a colored person's penis next to me, like whatever. So here we go. It's retarded. So Here's the next part. You will have told them I got your address online as well, right? The picture is going to your wife. I said, okay, send it to her and I'll send her these screenshots. No worries at all. Yeah, let's do it that way. Let's do it that way. Yeah, let's do it that way. Once I send the picture, then you also send her the screenshot as well. I will ruin your life for you. You got me, dude. Right there. I was like, I'm toast. How can I ever get back at the, like, I'll never recover. So I said, as soon as you see this picture, she's going to know that my dick doesn't look like that, you idiot, because my wife has seen my penis. And yeah. So I also married my best friend. So called her right away and I said, this is what happened. This happened before, not to this extent, but you know that this can happen. This is what happened. I got all the screenshots. Wait till you see the video I got to make, babe. So very lucky to have married such a woman that I don't have to worry about that because she understands who I am. But I digress. That would be it. So I pretty much told him that. And then at the end of the video, obviously, you know, you guys saw it at the beginning, kind of, he trailed off and he was like, bye. After I told him, I don't know what else you want. You know, you can barely speak English, but you're going to tip me off. You're going to tip the FBI off to me. And as soon as they, I don't know, talk to me, talk to my wife, you can take me away. No problem. Somebody's going to talk to them. Like, that just doesn't happen. This is much more for the people that follow me, for anyone that might see this horrific work of art, this Instagram collage of myself, the picture that I just showed you, as well as anything that you might see that looks fishy, that has my name on it, that you might come across. First of all, I apologize. I'm really sorry that if it gets to that you have to see that. It is 100% not my genitals. Can't stress that enough. I was extorted for $200, and that's about the price of tomatoes these days, I guess. After a while, he was like, well, how much you got? When I asked him, like, how much is it again? When I started screen recording, he goes, well, how much you got on you right now? I said, well, just tell me how much it was. What was the original number so I can pay you and end this nightmare? He said 200, and I said, fantastic. Thank you for your confessional. So that's the way it ended. If I go away, just know that I'm not suicidal. I did not ever want to take my life. I am also not opposed to police officers, SWAT, Navy SEALs, Delta Force, anybody who they want to throw at me. If they're going to rappel from the rafters to come and break the windows like the movies, I'll be ready with this video to prove my innocence. So once again, I'm sorry, guys. If anybody has to see anything like that, just ignore it, get rid of it, report it, and let me know. I really appreciate your time. Have a great night, and I'll see you under better circumstances very soon.